It's 2017 and a fresh start to the new year may call a need for a new mobile phone. There are many phones available in the under 15,000 price segment. We've only chosen phones that are less than a year old. So here's a list of the best phones under 15,000 in February 2017. Xiaomi had quite a hit on their hands last year with the Redmi Note 3. The Chinese company hasn't changed the winning formula too much with the incrementally updated Redmi Note 4. It carry forwards the same metal build and puts the 40nm Snapdragon 625 chip that has comparable real-world performance to the Redmi Note 3. Battery life was stellar as well, as the Redmi Note 4 continuously ran for 15 hours and 10 minutes in our video loop test. The cameras performed decently as well. Finally, the phone also retains the IR blaster from its predecessor, so you can continue controlling your appliances using the phone and accompanying Mi Remote app. The only real gripe with the phone was that there are too many preloaded apps and lack of fast charging support. Nonetheless, the 4GB RAM 64GB variant is priced at 12,999 and the Redmi Note 4 earns our pick as the best phone for under 15,000 rupees, provided you can manage to buy one during the initial sale period. The Lenovo Z2 Plus was originally on our best phones list of under 20,000 rupees. Interestingly, this phone recently got a price cut and now qualifies as the second best option in this list. The only phone with the high-end Snapdragon 820 chip, the Z2 Plus is also reasonably sized thanks to its 5-inch screen. The fingerprint sensor below the screen also doubles up as a touchpad of sorts, with gestures to juggle between multiple apps, pull down the notification drawer, etc. Thanks to CyanogenMod, the user interface also has a stock Android-like feel. Lastly, the large 3500 mAh battery in this phone also helps it run for an entire day easily, as is evidenced by our review of the phone. The Honor 6X is yet another dependable option to consider in the under 15,000 segment. The metal body is good to hold and the phone looks pretty good. The Kirin 655 chip isn't as fast as the Snapdragon 625 on the Redmi Note 4, but is powerful enough to handle most games and apps of today. The highlight of the Honor 6X is the dual camera at the back. The second sensor captures depth information, which results in pictures with a bokeh effect. Although we felt the camera setup was a bit gimmicky, and we would have rather preferred better low light performance in place of this. The battery is sufficient to get you past an entire day. Bottom line, there's nothing extraordinary about the Honor 6X, but it's a decent alternative in case you don't want to or can't get your hands on the Redmi Note 4. The MOTO G4 Plus is the only phone in this list to have gotten the Android 7.0 Nougat update. Besides running the newest version of Android, the MOTO G4 Plus is a reasonable performer in all departments: UI speed, camera, battery life, etc. The fingerprint scanner on the front is also pretty fast, and the 32GB storage is reasonably large to avoid frequently clearing out those images and videos from WhatsApp forwards, among other things. The bundled 25W turbo power charger also tops up the phone with juice pretty fast. If you want to buy this phone today, you won't go wrong with the MOTO G4 Plus, but remember that its successor is going to be released in less than a month from now. The Lenovo K6 Power is the cheapest option in this list. Bearing dual speaker grills, the phone touts Dolby Atmos support, and the audio quality was also satisfactory, as we discovered in our review. This is yet another easy to hold 5-inch screen phone, but comes with a huge 4000 mAh battery. With it, you'll be able to get a solid uptime of over a day with regular use. With a price of close to 10,000 rupees, the Lenovo K6 Power is a decent option if you're strapped on cash. The COOLPAD Max has a premium looking metal body with curves around the edges of the screen. It has the same Snapdragon 617 chip as the MOTO G4 Plus, but is paired with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. The Android customization, dubbed Cool UI, comes with features like a private area, where your contents can be safely revealed with fingerprint authentication. In our review, one drawback we experienced was the phone's tendency to get warm. Moving on, photo quality from the cameras is good, and although the battery size isn't as massive, fast charging support is the saving grace. If none of the options above appeal to you, maybe the COOLPAD Max with its shiny exterior will. So this was our list for February 2017. Of course, as new phones keep launching, we'll keep updating you with newer, better choices that 2017 presents us. Which is your favorite pick? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. You can also subscribe to us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Gadgets360.